Welcome. My name is Susan Young, Mindful Life Coaching. Today we're doing a meditation on gratitude after exploring what does it mean, looking at some of the research in the last 25 years. We want to dive into that and begin to commit to another level of gratitude in our lives. So we're going to do a meditation called Savor the Goodness. Savor the Goodness. So as always, first bring yourself to a comfortable seated or lying down position, whether you're seated on the ground, on your bench, on your chair, or lying down. Just allow your eyes to close and let your hands rest. Take a moment or so to bring increased comfort to your body, and set the intention for stillness. Begin to drop into your body, noticing where there's tension, noticing where there's calmness, and bring yourself deeper into allowing the body to become calm, soft. As you breathe in, allow the breathing to become just the right in and out breathing for you. And as you breathe in, feel the softness. And as you breathe out, letting go of stress, worries, tension. As you breathe in, feel the face and the jaws, the shoulders, tucking the chin, whether you're sitting up or lying down. The spine is long. You have a sense of being here now as you allow the belly to be soft, the legs relaxed, and the feet settled. When the mind wanders to something else, invite it to come back to this deep, even breathing, whatever level you've set for yourself. And as best you can, letting the whole body come into a deeper sense of relaxation, of calmness, of presence. This simple practice of gratitude invites us to slow down. In order to savor the goodness of our world, we need to be slower so we can see and feel, touch and smell, taste. We don't need special things to feel grateful for. And as your mind becomes pulled in other directions, gently invite it to come back to this simple breathing. Bring this special, particular attention to feeling the breath, to feeling breathing. Since that first breath you took when you were born, Even if you struggle with lung or asthma or COPD or anything like that, you are still here and you are still breathing. The simple fact of breath. Bring a sense of gratitude. These lungs of ours that just keep breathing, even when we're asleep. Perhaps honoring the lungs and thanking them with deep gratitude since the first moment you were born until you take your last breath. Next, I'm going to invite you to do one of two things. You can keep your eyes closed and remember something visual that brings you gratitude, or you can open your eyes and look around your room, sustaining that deep inner presence while you choose something to look at, maybe without moving your head. So either keeping eyes closed and remembering something you visually, or opening your eyes and finding something visual. And now really take in that thing you're looking at, whether it's a memory or whether it's in front of your eyes. And express in your heart a deep gratitude for this thing. Look at it closely and deeply, the color, the presence of this thing, whatever it is. Really look at it. Bring a slight smile to your face by expressing gratitude towards this thing. Maybe it has meaning. Maybe it's beautiful in and of itself. Gratitude for something you see in your memory or in your life this moment. Feel gratitude in your entire body. That this shape, this color, this presence of things, this thing is in your life. And if you opened your eyes, close them again, but hold this memory strongly in your mind's eye. If you were in a memory, a visual, then keep that visual presence of this thing that you were looking at in your mind's eye. And now a smell. Maybe you can smell something right now, or maybe you remember a smell. If you drink coffee, you might have the smell of coffee from your morning coffee. Maybe you smelt a peonies the way I did this morning. I have a peonies half in bloom, and I knelt down to smell it, and it wafted into my senses. Or maybe it's the memory of a baby you held, your own or someone else's, when you smelt their scalp, that sweet, milky smell. Something vivid that you can recall, or something vivid in your life. Take in the smell. of this thing in your mind, in your heart. Feel it in your body. Keep bringing mind back as you notice it wandering. And now think of something you taste that brings you pleasure, that brings you into gratitude. I tasted a mint from my garden yesterday, or perhaps your breakfast, or something inside of you that you love to taste. Bring that taste into your mouth now, or the memory of it. And if it fits for you, make a commitment the next time you eat something to have one bite of deep savoring. One bite of your sandwich, one bite of your meal, and just letting it settle in your mouth. Smell it, taste it. And now hearing something you hear. Perhaps you love music, or the crunch of leaves in the fall, or the sound of the water lapping at your doorstep, or when you're sitting by the water. What is the sound that you feel grateful for? Bring that to your mind right now. And finally, if it feels right for you, to feel gratitude for this life that you've been given, that your mother carried you. She might have been a terrific mother, a medium mother, or a not so great mother, but she carried you to term, more or less. Maybe you were born premature and you were born into this world. So to feel gratitude to your mother for carrying you in her body. Maybe you were adopted. Maybe you wish you were adopted. Maybe you had a family that you loved or felt medium about, or maybe have some conflict with. But to feel that anchor of family in some way around you, even if you've let go with them, even if you no longer have contact. And sometimes when you're with them, there might be stressors or challenges. Maybe you don't have birth family, but chosen family. Feel all of the connections of those people in your lives over many, many years. People who know you now in your life. Radiating appreciation for people who care for you and love you. Thich Nhat Hanh says we cannot ever repay the people that cared for us in those early days and weeks and months and years. We required a lot of diaper changing, a lot of bathing, a lot of feeding. Someone did those things for us. and all the people around us that have cared for us over our life, whether we still have them in our lives or not. People have given us a lot. And then as we're moving, as we all are inexorably towards our death, towards our last breath, and those who will care for us at that time, we may not know who they are yet. And most of us don't know how we will take our last breath, but we will at some point have our last breath. Can we take that last breath and feel gratitude for the life that we have chosen, the life that we have been given? And as you breathe in now, feel the breathing radiate throughout your whole body. I am still breathing in my life. I have breath. And maybe you want to add or begin or continue a practice of gratitude. Perhaps it's as you open your eyes, I feel grateful for this day before me. Allow me to live it as best I can. Perhaps as you lie down to bed at night and close your eyes and begin your last few breaths of conscious awareness. Thank you for this day, for all that is, for all that I have done, for my losses, for my growth, for who I am in this moment. Thank you. And maybe there's another gratitude practice out of the 21 that we listed that you would choose to practice. Begin to rewiring our brain, our neural networks towards gratitude. Begin breathing in a sense of gratitude more often for all that we have and all that we are. Whether we have $37 or whether we have 137,000 or whether we have 1,037,000. That doesn't matter when we take our last breath. What matters is we feel grateful for all that we have in this moment and for all that has been done for us. Allow that gratitude to be in your heart and let it ripple throughout your body from your toes, radiating all through your legs, every cell of your body, through your pelvis, your buttocks, all the way up through your spine and belly, and pausing at your heart. Maybe bringing your hands to your heart if that feels right, and feel that heart radiating gratitude for all that has been given. And if you are listening in Canada, perhaps the deep gratitude for having won the lottery of being born in Canada. If you're listening from elsewhere, perhaps you feel similarly about your own country. Letting heart rest in gratitude. Feeling your arms and hands. You can release touching your heart if that feels right now, your shoulders. And as you move up, let the voice that comes from you be filled with gratitude. Let your tongue speak of gratitude. Let your face reveal gratitude. Perhaps that smile is still there for you with corners of your mouth turned up, soft eyes radiating gratitude for all that you have, all those that have helped you over many years. Thank you. And to thank yourself for all that you are. Thank you. Gratitude for all that I have tried. Gratitude. All that I am. Gratitude. Now, taking 3 more breaths, and if there's anything specific in you that needs the attention of gratitude, now's the moment to do it. For this body, for these feet, for these lungs, for these eyes, And if your eyes or lungs or feet or knees aren't working well for all the ways they have worked well, and perhaps you have health or struggles, as many of us do, for any help that you are receiving around dealing with those struggles. And taking your time, opening your eyes, coming back to this moment. And then perhaps you wish to check, no, to stretch. Stretch your body, move it around if you did stay still the whole time, or maybe you needed to move, and that's okay too. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to contact me, info@susancoach.com.